Hi guys, it's Jay here, the sim racing enthusiast, and what a guest I have today. These are the MOZA CRP2 pedals. So as you can see, they are quite big. The producer says they have 200 kilograms load cell in the brake pedal. Also, this heel plate is carbon fiber. Yeah, what a huge claim. And do you really appreciate carbon fiber in your sim racing rig? Just a question for you to answer in the comments below. And from what I can tell, I've been using them for about 2 weeks, and they are very well built. Let's start from the base plate. As you can see, it's very big, and one thing that struck me a bit was that the placement of the holes is very wide, and I'm using the SimX Pro rig, and so I've been using different sets of pedals, and I've never had the trouble that these screws are so far away from each other. Of course, these I can adjust easily, but I would have to rebuild my whole plate there for me to just allow me to place those in the right with the right screws. And so I was using only the screws in the front, but it was playable. It was very good. I didn't feel any flags, any movement, so it was enough for me. But here is one asterisk, so that I'm not sure why they have used such widespread placement of the screws. I don't know. I'm too young to understand probably. But let's see where the cables go, because as you can see, they go down here, and it's a very good thing that they don't hang somewhere there where you can damage them with your heel. But here they are going here, and the signal goes to the computer or to your direct drive base by another cable, so you can have a little less cables hanging down to your computer. I will start from saying that I haven't used clutch too much. I don't have like real shifters, so it would be for me stupid to just press the clutch and shift with the pedals on my steering wheel. So I have tried it. It's working. The software is seeing it. It's recognizing that there is a pedal. It feels like it's working fine. So I will just take it to the side and focus on two main pedals that for me are the core of sim racing. So first of all, the throttle pedal. I like it. I like it. It's very convenient. Let's state it that way. It's very easy to use. I would prefer the feel to be more stiff, but you can't have it all. I really like that. It's easy to use it. It's easy to set the limit of the pedal throw, because you just unscrew those two screws here and there, and then you can make it earlier or later in the phase of pressing the pedal. But as you can see here, the rubber thing that's damping the press of the pedal is also, I can feel it when I press it. So I feel like, okay, now the pedal is lying on the stop, and then it's flexing a little bit. So this is one thing that I would probably address. Maybe use a thinner layer of the rubber here. I don't know, but for me it was a small issue. I was feeling it, and I didn't feel like the perfect moment when I'm stopping to accelerate, when I'm stopping to press the throttle, because it's already on the limit. The limit was moving, so it wasn't as optimal as I would like them to be. So you can also adjust the the preload of the spring. In my case, it's fully preloaded because I like the spring and the throttle to be very, making the resistance. And now, the main actor on this stage is the brake pedal. Yeah. The brake pedal is great when you have finally set it. Why am I saying it like that? Because it's not as convenient as, for example, in Heusinkfeld sprints. For me, Heusinkfelds were very easy to adjust. You just unplug everything. You can see where everything is. While in this case, we have a piston here that is covering the elastomers and the springs that are inside of it. And here you have another piston that is going to be placed inside of it. And it's supposed to be easy to adjust the feel of the brake because you unscrew those tiny things here, and then you press the pedal, and then you have this this piston that's holding the rubbers, the elastomers, the springs here. It's easy to take it out, but it is not as easy as I would like it to be, because when you have stronger springs or elastomers inside of it, it's not as easy to pull the pedal out of it. It's not as easy to take the limiter here out. It's very, for me, nerve-wracking. These are the pedals for a couple, because one from the couple holds the brake pedal as hard as he can, and the other person takes the limit here out, and then you can set everything up to your preferences. But then again, when you are trying to take out the row that has the springs and elastomers on it, it can be slippery. So it's not convenient. It's not very easy to use it, and I really would like to remove this beautiful browny goldy thing and let me adjust everything with more ease. I don't see any upside with seeing this, with this being that likable, beautiful. I don't like the pedals to be more beautiful than useful. I do hope that you understand me and you get what I'm saying. So when you have finally unmounted everything here, you have chosen your preferable set of elastomers or springs or mix of elastomers and springs, then you have to mount it back. So again, when the road is moving there, it's not easy, because the road, when you tilt this piston, the road that is inside, it has a tendency to fall. And the second piston, when you try to place it on the road, you can't, because the road has already tilted. So I found that you have to shake it, and when there is a perfect moment when the road is going up, and then you can place the second piston on it, and then you are good to go. Of course, then you have to press the pedal to take the limiter back to its primary position. But sweet heavens, MOZA, why? Why is it that hard? It's supposed to be easy. And you know that the biggest downside of those pedals is that this is such an inconvenient thing. But when you have set them, finally, when you have finally have it on your rig, it's working perfectly. I really love driving them, and I really appreciate how they are built, how they are working when you have already everything set up. They are great. I think that when you don't want to change those parameters, those sets of elastomers, springs on a daily basis, you won't feel the inconvenience. So maybe it's just me. I think it's just me, but if you can take it into the account that it can be easier, for example, in the sprints, this is easier. I won't say that sprints are better in terms of driving, but the setting things up feels easier there. One additional thing, this is CRP Performance Kit. And this is a new set of elastomers and springs. And you can go crazy with it because the possibilities are limitless. So the producer, of course, provided me with the preferred scheme. Like, yeah, I hope you can see. You can adjust the brake pedal to F1, F2, LMP1, GT3, GT4 cars, supercar, rally car with those springs and elastomers. So guys, I'm really curious what you think about those, and have you tried them? I feel like they are more rigid, more stiff than Heusinkfelds. If only they would be as easy to change the settings of the elastomers, they would be like a no-brainer for me. Right now, they are very good. A few inches from the exceptional. Thank you guys for this one. See you on the next ones.